Hello and welcome back to the best pro wrestling and sports podcast to come through your speakers. It's the Ace in the Hole podcast. With me, as always, Elijah and my little brother Austen. I am Clifford, your undisputed Ace in the Hole predictions champion. Now, the only double champ in history being both sports and wrestling predictions champion. I'm not going to lie, it feels great. Eli, how does it feel to be in my presence?
Oh, it feels great.
Does it?
Oh, yeah. Feels about as great as taking that mask off, finally.
I'm probably say
I bet.
it probably feels as great as you look right now, Eli.
Austen, how you doing tonight? How you doing?
Man, I'm here. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to go see John Cena on Saturday, since it'll probably be the final time I ever get to see him in a ring. So, and
Saturday at Fastlane.
Yeah, I was ready to say, I'm going to go ahead and steal it from you since I set it up perfectly. Ironically, the last time I went to a WWE pay-per-view was Fastlane over in Columbus, Ohio. Now Fastlane's come to Indianapolis this year, and that's what we're predicting this week. This is Fastlane 2023 emanating? That's the correct word, right?
Yeah.
Emanating from Indianapolis, Indiana, right here, the Hoosier State. So, of course, we have an obligation to predict it. We have it, we have to. First premium live event or pay-per-view in 7 years to come through the great Hoosier State. So we have to. We have to predict it. And as of now, there's only five matches, but the matches that they have are not bad at all.
No, it's setting up to be a really good show, to be honest. However, I think we need to talk about the Inoki tribute show, which crowned me the double champ, the now undisputed. And we're going to get into talking about Wrestle Dream that happened over on the West Coast Sunday night. No one really cares about the pre-show, the trios, titles retained. Apparently, Luchasaurus fought Nick Wayne, which is foreshadowing for later.
You know what?
Claudio fought Josh Barnett.
I do want to talk about that match, actually. I do want to talk about that match.
Oh, go ahead.
I forgot that was a thing. Claudio, a lot of people were kind of confused when he left WWE. When he was he released or did he leave? I'm pretty sure he left.
He was
99%
released.
Sure, he was released.
Yeah, he was released, but he also was kind of he didn't want to be there.
For his release.
Yeah.
So people were kind of confused on what was going to happen with him. I was confused kind of when he came to AEW. I've not had a very positive outlook with him, with BCC, to an extent. Sometimes it's been great. Sometimes it's been absolutely awful. The match last night was absolutely, completely him. And it was Barnett that he faced, right?
Yeah, Josh Barnett.
Freaking.
He used to be an MMA fighter.
That was an amazing match. And I want to see it like a lot of other people at Bloodsport.
I'll very say, I heard a lot of people that just praise that match.
It was amazing.
So, and Josh Barnett has made a very, very good transition because he was the UFC fighter. I'm going to look it up, but I'm pretty sure he won the heavyweight title in the UFC.
I can't remember off the top of my head.
Let me look. Yeah, heavyweight championship. One time he was the youngest. He was the youngest heavyweight champion at 24 years old. So he had, 43 MMA matches in his entire career, 35 wins, 8 losses. He could fight. He could do the damn thing.
Oh yeah.
So, and you look at his losses. He lost to good people. I saw Antonio, and they came out people. So his 8 losses were Pedro Rizzo super early in his career. Mirko Krokop 3 times. Antonio
Left leg, right leg.
Nogueira, which I'm pretty sure that's Big Nog. No, I think that's a Little Nog. Pretty sure it's a Little Nog. Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira, Daniel Cormier, and then that's where it kind of started. He lost to Travis Brown and Ben Rothwell, which not terrible fighters by any chance, but he did finish his career on a win over Andrei Arlovsky, who another great talent. He's beaten a lot of really good talents. He actually avenged his loss super early in his career to Pedro Rizzo. So I mean, Josh Barnett could do the damn thing. And I remember when he started to make the transition over to pro wrestling, it was kind of a head scratcher because he wasn't really one of those dudes in the UFC that had a lot of personality. You know, he was like show up, fight. You know, at the press conferences, he would always give like the, you know, I just love fighting. I'm super glad to be here. Like he was always a very like clean cut, nice guy. So I was like, it was kind of a head scratcher. I didn't really think he'd do a whole lot, but you know, I guess his wrestling speaks for itself. I mean, I guess he doesn't have to have much of a personality.
And that's one of the good things about being in a group the way he is that he can have someone else talk for him. He is in TMDK, for those of you who are not aware. And him being able to have somebody...
Is he really?
Yeah. It says TMDKs. No, sorry. The War Master, sorry.
I was
looking at a
about to
different
say.
match. I apologize.
I don't
I'm
remember
already
that
saying.
happening.
Zack Sabre Jr. is a part of TMDK.
Yeah, I was looking at the Sabre match
happened at
and I
Wrestle
just
Kingdom.
completely lost my mind.
I was about to say, I didn't know he fucking joined TMDK. I was like, shit.
That was a big pickup. I didn't know.
Yeah, no, that is all on me. I was looking at the wrong thing, and they just blended together in my mind.
But Josh Barnett can do the damn thing. And like I said, when he started making that transition, it was one of those that you didn't really expect. Like you know, this is a dude that was, I'm pretty sure he's 1-0 in bare knuckle. Like, he can fight, yeah, but like I said, he didn't really have a whole lot of personality. So, and he fit in, and I think that fits in perfectly with the Japanese style of wrestling, too. Like, if you don't have, you can have no personality, but if you're a tough fucking dude and you can go in there and do the damn thing, it doesn't matter. The people are going to like you anyway.
Veda.
Then that's just the beauty of that style of wrestling. Now we get to the main card. We have the handicap match of the Righteous versus MJF defending the ROH Tag Team Championships for his brother, Adam Cole, Bebe, and he walked away and did the damn thing. It wasn't clean, but MJF retained the ROH World Tag Team Championships. Eddie Kingston then defended the NJPW Strong Openweight. Yeah, the ROH World and the NJPW Strong Openweight against Shibata, and Kingston walked away with a dub. Statlander also beat Julia Hart. And then next I
saw a lot of people getting behind Julia Hart. I saw a lot of people thinking she was going over.
Is really good in the ring. She's figured out her style and she's flown with it really good.
The thing that I saw all over Twitter was she finally got it put together. Because she was always decent in the ring, but something else would always be lacking. Or like she'd be super good in her promo work, or like her entrance would be good, but then she'd lack in the ring. It was very like spotty. But I saw a lot of people say on Twitter that she finally put it all together. The entrance, how she acted, the character work, the in-ring talent, everything. So, like I was telling Eli when we were picking these, I think she'll win the TBS title, just not right now.
Yeah, I think that is in the future for her. Tonight was the coming out party. She'll have the celebration later. Next, I'm not going to lie, it was the heartbreak for me of the night. It was the AEW World Tag Title #1 contender match. That false finish really got me. I really thought that Hook had it won with the red rum after the orange punch. I really thought he had it won, but then the Bucks came in and ruined it. So we get Bucks FTR 4.
Yippee!
Spoiler: they retain later in the night. Spoiler.
I love seeing matches for the 1000th time. I definitely don't hate it.
It's literally the 4th time they faced off, Austen.
Motherfucker, I don't care.
The next
you know what?
match,
I'm on CM Punk's side now. I fucking hate the Young Bucks.
you hated the Bucks anyway.
The Bunk.
I know, but now I'm on CM Punk's side.
CM Punk had nothing to do with your hate of the Bucks.
Yeah, no, I actually have pictures of me flipping off the Young Bucks.
From the first time you went.
Yeah. No, it was the second time.
Oh, second time. Sorry. The first time was with Chad. That's
Yeah.
a Chad reference. We haven't had a Chad reference on the show in forever.
Oh, we have not had a Chad. I don't know if Chad's been listening, but we haven't had a Chad reference in a while.
You want to know another reference we haven't had?
Chad's fantasy football team has not been doing too good here lately.
Yeah, them
No,
River
not.
Dogs ain't the best. But we haven't talked about Mommy in a while either.
We also haven't talked about New Jack in a while. Or
And Austen,
Sabu.
Austen and his problems that only can be filled by getting taken down a couple pegs.
What a throwback.
I know, just right in the middle, just dropped it right there.
That was like our second episode ever.
It was. Anyway, the next match on the card was Hangman Cowboy Shit Adam Page versus Swerve Strickland with Prince Nana. And if you can do the Prince Nana dance, go ahead and give me the Prince Nana dance if you're listening.
I'm ready to say I'll have to look it up. I know what it is. I have to look it up. That way I can try to. You can keep going.
And in front of a very pro Swerve Seattle audience, Swerve beat Hangman in the right call. And the next
only
one
say
was
that 'cause
really
it helped
confusing to
you.
me. There you go, Austen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Prince Nana
Yeah.
dance, everybody.
Do it. Dance for him.
Now-
Up in the club.
This had remarkably little build even for an AEW match. Our next one was Wheeler Yuta versus Ricky Starks. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know this one was happening until Collision.
I didn't know this was on the card.
I feel like this got added to the card on Collision. I'm not gonna lie, the night before.
It probably did.
But Starks beat Yuta, and apparently Starks is set up to fight Mox next. So that'll be a thing. Sign me up for it. I want to see Starks fight Mox. Sign me up for that. Holy shit.
Starks is high key turning into the Fuck, I was going to compare because his trajectory reminds me a lot of one of the younger talents super early on in AEW. I don't want to say Sammy Guevara or Jungle Boy, but it's kind
Almost
of
like
like
Darby?
that. I don't want to say Darby either because Darby was already like a big star. I don't know. His trajectory feels oddly familiar to every other single like young superstar that AEW's built up.
And honestly,
And I'm all here for it. I like Ricky.
I love Ricky Starks. I'm all for the Revolution being televised. And then I credit this match to winning, even though I won by 2 points. It was Bryan Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr. in what is labeled as a dream match.
You only won by 1.
Was it 1 or 2?
You
I
did-
thought it was 2.
If you would have lost that Daniel Bryan match, I'm pretty sure we would have tied.
No, okay.
Because
So,
the only one you and I had different was that, and then
and better than you, baby, because you picked the Righteous.
yeah.
So it
So-
was by 2.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was whatever.
I understand. And the American Dragon got it done versus Zack Sabre Jr. Something tells me they'll meet again before Bryan hangs it up for good. But god damn, it was really good.
Don't be surprised if Zack Sabre Jr. is also out for a little while with a tweaked ankle.
Yeah, that landing was a little rough off that.
Dragon
It
screw.
was just like a dragon leg whip or something like that.
yeah,
It was
dragon
bad.
screw leg whip.
It was not good. We had in the next match the Don Callis family taking on Chris Jericho, Kenny Omega, and Kota Ibushi. I forget what their tag name was. They had a name.
No, they didn't.
And we got to see our first sign of Murder Bushi, where he just no-sold everything and fought back, stiff. If you haven't seen that clip,
this was the
it's a
first
good
sign
watch.
of that. Because he hasn't done that since he's come back.
I don't know. It was enjoyable and actually, made sense. And honestly, I love the trajectory that Takeshita is on right now. And with the Callis family getting the dub, it's only going higher and higher. And after that, we had FTR versus Aussie Open. FTR got the win. I already spoiled that. And then in the main event, 2 out of 3 falls, Christian Cage versus Darby Allin. Allin took the first fall. Cage took the second fall. And then that bastard Nick Wayne turned on Darby Allin, handed Christian Cage the win, and actually went as far to call Christian his dad. Which then led to Sting coming to the ring and then, getting beaten down. Which then led to the moment of the night that everyone's been talking about. The rated R superstar, Adam Copeland, made his debut in AEW. And honestly, I think it was pretty good.
I think this is the biggest signing AEW's had.
Even bigger than getting Punk out of retirement?
I think it is. Because Punk had been gone for 7 years. It's close. It's close. The big thing, though, is that this happened on pay-per-view. Punk's was on live television. So you were able to get all those eyes. You had me sitting there enamored, waiting for it to happen. It wasn't a secret. It was the worst kept secret ever that Punk was coming back. And this, however, people were speculating, but no one had a for sure answer. This was a shocker. I thought it was going to happen. I didn't know it was going to happen this soon, though. That was my thing. Because I was seeing stuff earlier today, like, oh, well, we're speculating on such and such, but no guarantees. And in the post media conference, whatever the fuck you want to call it, Edge said the only time he got spotted this entire weekend was by some kid getting a cheeseburger. So, that's how Tony Khan's finally learned how to fucking properly put out a surprise. Keep things hush-hush. Which, good for him. It's only taken him 4 years. It's only taken him 4 years. But as soon as they said Christian and Darby Allin were last, I was like, that's as much as you need in order to, say it's not a secret, but it still is. But going back to why I think this is a bigger deal, Edge virtually has went straight from the WWE, where he spent over 20 years, probably closer to 30, to straight from his contract to AEW. This is no fucking Adam Cole. This is no Keith Lee. This is no fucking Roderick Strong. Anyone in the fucking Undisputed Era. This isn't an NXT talent. This is someone that year in and year out was WWE's top guy. I think that's why this is the biggest signing they've ever had.
I think it's poetic.
Not only that, they got Metalingus and Beth to do the voiceover.
I think it's... I was talking with Cliff about it before. A lot of people don't realize he started in WCW. He started TNT or whatever it was, WCW, I believe, as Adam Copeland. For him to go to WWE, be a WWE Hall of Famer, he has nothing left to do there now, by the way, and come back to TNT, essentially the new WCW, and probably end out his career there.
I don't think Tony Khan, who is an avid listener of this podcast, would appreciate you calling AEW WCW.
I don't care. I've said it multiple times before. speed past it.
Hey Tony, if you ever need anyone on the production crew or maybe your road crew to help set stuff up, you know how to get a hold of me.
Sorry, my bad. I forgot to state. I got to start stating it now for him. These opinions are mine and mine alone. They are not associated with him. These are me, not him. I think, essentially, the better setup at this time. Now, WCW at the beginning versus at the end was a better setup with a lot of big names. Towards the end of it, however, it went crashing under. Still yet to be known what's going to happen.
Cliff, have you figured out how to get Vince Russo on this podcast yet? Since you're all buddy with him.
No, I haven't.
You know, fun fact: David Arquette was on campus I want to say this past week. This is like the second time he's been on Ball State's campus in like a year. I don't know why bro likes coming here so much. Like, he didn't even graduate from here. He graduated from somewhere over in California. What are you looking at? What are you freaking out about?
I'm looking at the updates for the night from Raw, and apparently we had a impromptu Ciampa Gunther IC match, to which Gunther made Ciampa go to sleep. And apparently Cody and Jade will be on SmackDown. I don't know whether it's this week or permanently, probably just this week, but it feels weird.
Well, I know that IC title was supposed to happen at Fastlane, and they flexed it to this week. I don't know why they did that, but they did that.
Oh, hey, Eli. Go ahead and get on wrestling Twitter for me. I'll cover until you see it.
What?
So anyway,
Gargano's back.
What the hell?
Just get on wrestling Twitter, Eli.
I'm getting on it.
And don't say anything until you see it. Anyway, that was Wrestle Dream, AEW Wrestle Dream, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it was a pretty good pay-per-view. I mean, I still feel like AEW's having too many pay-per-views. I missed the 4 a year. It felt like it really mattered, but you know, with Wrestle Dream being an Inoki tribute and stuff like that, they had Inoki's kids there, and you know, all that. That was very devilish because they had Inoki's kids, and then they hard cut to Christian Cage. It was very devilish of the production team, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I think on a scale, I give this about a B plus, A minus for being a pay-per-view. So, however, Fastlane 2023 is what is approaching. It's what we got to predict tonight. 5 matches.
I can't say what I'm looking at right now. I gotta wait for fucking Eli to.
I mean, I'm trying to cover so that way we can get his honest reaction.
Eli, have you found it yet? If not, I'm just gonna tell you.
I don't know if I'm allowed to peek my mic or not.
Oh no!
I saw it.
Go ahead and say it, Eli.
I get DIY back because Johnny Gargano returned.
There you go. I expect you to be more excited. My God, you've been wanting this forever.
Smiling. I've been wanting this for freaking ever. It's the best shit
ever.
This is the
bro.
best
I expected
shit
you to be more excited than this.
I'm just letting you know, if or when I end up going Saturday, a Fastlane, and we got LA Knight, teaming with John Cena, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna be weeping like a little bitch. My eyes are getting misty right now just thinking about it.
The fact that it's the megastar deciding to team up with someone so much lesser than him.
I know, just a normal guy from Massachusetts.
That
Definitely
sometimes just disappears.
I mean, he's teaming with someone you can't even see, so I don't know.
I know, right?
Might as well be a handicap match.
Well, she should talk to MJF. We know a couple things about that. Also want to point out, we're almost to the bidding war of 2024.
We are. It's getting close.
It's coming up on us quick. However, DIY has returned. So that if you couldn't tell already, we've said it a couple times. Gargano came back and reunited DIY.
It's the best thing ever.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. We do have the team.
Hey, shut the hell up. It's the best thing ever. It's the best damn thing ever.
Hey, night. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, to the feature production, the 5 matches on Fastlane go like this. We have the Judgment Day versus Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships. We have the Latino World Order versus Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits. I also would like to point out that they have specified that they don't know who is tagging with Ray. So I don't know what's going on there.
Well, it's Ray and Santos, and either you'll count. Why the fuck did I butcher that so much?
Yeah.
Cruz del Toro, Joaquin Wilde. They don't know which of those two. It's for sure Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar. They don't know the third one. They haven't decided yet.
I don't know. It feels like it's important to say because they haven't, locked that in. So, I don't know. The third match on the card is the triple threat match for the WWE Women's Championship between Io Sky, Asuka, and Charlotte Flair. Austin's favorite right there.
Hey, listen. Back at WrestleMania, I rescinded quite a bit of my hate towards Charlotte Flair. All right?
That's why I said she was your favorite now.
She's not, but she by no means is she my favorite. But she's alright. She's alright.
And then the next match on this 5-match card, we have John Cena
Are
and
you
LA
shitting
Knight.
me?
Yeah.
Versus the Bloodline comprised of Jimmy
Hang on a
Uso
second.
and Solo Sikoa.
No. Did you want me to go on there to see the fact that they cut off Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa returning with a stupid Chucky promo?
No, I wanted you to go see the DIY return.
They cut it off. They were setting up for the tag finisher, and they cut it into the Chucky promo. Like, they cut Raw.
No way.
They fucking cut it.
No way.
Cry about it.
Fuck you. It's fucking,
Anyway,
oh my gosh.
I'm going to be looking that up for a second because that sounds funny as fuck. With the last match on the card being
the
Seth
final match on the
freaking
card.
Rollins versus Shinsuke Nakamura in a last man standing match for that World Heavyweight Championship. Which is weird, we're seeing it again.
I don't think it's weird.
I don't get why we're seeing it again.
It makes sense. It makes sense to see it again.
My happiness just got
in my eyes,
shot.
it does. I don't see why you wouldn't run it back.
I wanted 2 out of 3 falls, not a last man standing.
I enjoy last man standing more than 2 out of 3 falls.
I understand
Now,
why
3
they're doing
stages
a last
of
man
hell.
standing. That would be interesting.
I don't know.
I say they bring back the dog kennel match.
Oh God, no.
Japan did that a few months back, and it was awful.
Did they really?
It was Toriano and Suzuki.
No shit.
Suzuki
Did
got
it
put
end
in the
with one
dog
of them
cage.
getting hanged?
Nope.
So then it wasn't a real dog kennel for male match, or whatever the hell it was called.
All right, well, thank you, Eli, for knowing that. I can't say I knew that, but here we are. Let's get on these predictions, shall we?
I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here anymore.
You're contractually obligated, Eli.
Fuck you.
When you signed
Fuck
up for
you
this
and your
podcast,
contract.
you signed a contract. We're going to start off with the Judgment Day, which will be Finn Balor versus Damian Priest. And for those of you who haven't seen, Mommy was not happy with Dom Dom, saying that if he doesn't come back with a title, he'll not come back at all. Versus Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso.
You can come back with me, baby.
I'm going to show you a thing or two.
Hey, I got a title.
Take you down a few pegs.
Eli, who you picking and why?
Judgment Day and Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso?
Yep.
Give me Judgment Day.
Judgment Day. All right.
I don't. I don't like this pick. I want it to end. But at the same time, if they put the tag titles on Cody and Jay right now, I swear to God, I'll lose my mind.
Austen, who do you have and why?
I have Judgment Day. It makes no sense for Cody and Jade to win the titles.
Yeah, I also have the Judgment Day, just because I fully believe there's going to be, something happen. Like, maybe Roman comes back and fucks him over or something, or, Solo shows up and spikes Cody because he just hates that man's or something. But something's going to happen. Judgment Day retain, and that'll be that. In the second match of the night, we have the LWO versus Lashley and the Street Profits. I'll go first, being the generous champion I am. I'm taking Lashley and the Street Profits.
I don't want to go next.
Go next.
I think it's time for them to finally get their win, and I think it's time for the LWO to lose a member. So, unless fucking Carlito finally shows up. If Carlito finally shows up, I give up.
You know what?
So, Eli, who do you have and why?
You just gave Eli a little idea, a little spark.
I am aware of what I'm doing.
That actually makes a very solid point, since they don't have a third member of that team very clearly defined.
They've been trying to find something with Carlito because he's underneath contract. They could do it. I know both of you are going to pick Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits.
Why do you think Austin's going last? He wants to weigh the benefits.
That's exactly why. You're talking to the greatest champion of all time here.
Yeah, he's not the current one, though, so...
I hate both of you.
Come on, buddy.
If we all pick the same pick all the way through this, Cliff retains.
Yep.
Only benefit I get out of it is I still have the Money in the Bank. Or the Ace in the Bank.
Ace in the Bank. Ace in the Bank.
Hey. That's like calling the rated R superstar Adam Copeland Edge. Come on now.
No, he's Sharp Corner.
He's the rated R superstar Adam Copeland, all right, buddy?
He's the rated R superstar at Sharp Corner. Give me Bobby and the Street Profits.
Give me LWO.
Yep.
With Carlito.
To the third match on the night, we have Io Sky versus Asuka versus Charlotte Flair. Austin, who do you have and why?
Io Sky.
Io Sky to retain?
I could see Charlotte winning. Like I can fully see that.
Are you smelling burnt toast?
I can see Charlotte winning, but I think this win solidifies Io Sky's reign.
Are you doing good over there?
None of your business, buddy. How about you win the title and hold on to it for more than a week?
Is not having the title messing with your brain?
At least I can hold mine for longer than a week.
Okay. That has no effect on me at this point. You use it every single week. That is your biggest put down against me. Does nothing.
Eli, who do you have?
I got EO. It's who I
Why is he coming after me then? What the hell?
I'm not coming after you for that. I was referring to you've like, sounded like you had a stroke throughout the whole episode. You keep butchering a lot of names you don't typically butcher.
Listen, man. I don't have my broadcasting voice on, so I'm more prone to mess ups. It's my alter ego. Hint, draft next week. Hint. Yeah, hint. Alter ego draft, hint.
I can't believe I'm gonna do it. I have to agree with you guys. I wanted to be different, I really did, but I didn't expect you guys to go double EO. I expected one of you to pick Charlotte.
Why the hell would I
What's
pick
crazy?
Charlotte?
What's crazy is if there was one of us to pick Charlotte, it was probably me.
I was ready for one of you to pick Charlotte, so that way I would at least not be alone if I'd made that pick.
I was hoping we were all going to pick different.
And now
Hey,
here
I'm fine-
comes.
Hey, I'm fine with that as long as Eli gets EO. I will pick Charlotte if Cliff
I'll
picks
take EO.
Asuka.
Nope, we're not doing that.
Come on, pussy.
I like how it was Austen was. Eli gets EO.
The next match on the card that we have announced is John Cena and LA Knight
Yeah.
versus the Bloodline comprised of Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa with Paul Heyman.
I'm gonna stop you right there. Let me talk to you. When you got the GOAT and the Megastar on the same team, who can stop him? The Bloodline? Nah.
The Rock?
I think John Cena and LA Knight, they're gonna trounce the Bloodline and they're gonna move on, and that's gonna set up LA Knight, versus Roman Reigns. I think that's where this is heading. They have said again and again, LA Knight is the top babyface on SmackDown. Top babyface versus top heel. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3 ABC. All right, give me John Cena and the Megastar LA Knight. Yeah, and that's not an insult. That just a fact of life.
Go ahead, Eli.
Well, I'm not going to make a prediction. I'm going to make a spoiler. I can't argue with what he just said. I really can't. He won the Battle Royal that was supposed to be for a title match to begin with. When did that title match ever happen? It hasn't. We have gotten him mega push. He is a hot commodity right now in the league with the fans and backstage. Having him lose this match, I feel takes a deep dive down. Excuse me, sorry. And I don't think that they can have him do it. I gotta pick John Cena and LA Knight here.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it leaves it to me. And
On champ, be different.
let me tell you what. I've got the shoes of a champion. The shoes of a champion. And the shoes of a champion don't lie.
He's gonna pick John
I'm
Cena
going
and
with
LA
LA
Knight because he ain't gonna be different.
It's the shoes of a champion, man. It's the most brain dead pick of the night. With everybody saying LA
You
Knight.
a bitch.
Yeah. I swear, if we get through this entire thing and the only different pick is me picking LWO, I'm gonna be pissed.
Cliff, you gotta make your pick first. Come on. Be different, champ.
Hey,
Be different,
Okay.
champ. Come on,
Yeah.
champ.
this last one is your pick, buddy.
Except for the fact that I'm the champ that
Because he's
runs
the
the
champ
camp.
and he can do whatever the hell he wants.
And Austin never went
He's
first
the
and he was
champ.
champ, so I'm
He's the
flexing
double
my
champ.
championship muscle.
He's the double
No,
champ.
hey, I went first.
Yeah, and I already went first once. And if there was a sixth match, I go first for that too, but I'm out of rotation. So, for the main event of the evening, we have Seth freaking Rollins versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
No, actually, you aren't out of rotation because the last one you went for first for was 4. Our second
I'm doing
one.
Snake.
So
I'm doing Snake, so I'm out of rotation.
Hey, you're perfectly in rotation, buddy.
I'm
the
doing
cyclists
Snake,
come
so I'm
around
out of
to you.
rotation.
The cyclists
So,
come back to you. It's called circular
Eli-
storytelling, buddy.
Who do you have and why? We've been the same this entire time, Eli. You need something to
You
beat
know
the
what?
champ.
I'll go first. I don't give a shit. I'll let Eli think about it. I'll let Eli ponder. I'm being bold. Give me Shinsuke. I don't think you run it back and have Shinsuke lose again. I don't. I think Triple H needs to learn that not every fucking champion has to hold on to a belt for years upon months. I think it's time fucking Seth gets rid of it, gives it to Shinsuke.
Isn't
Matter
that
of time,
argument
baby.
about every single women's championship?
It's the same argument
Is that
they've been
it's-
using with Roman.
Hey, Eli, guess what?
What?
Seahawks beat the Giants 24-3.
Yeah, that's not fucking surprising. And Daniel Jones probably played the game of his life still, and they fuck off. Fucking
Hey, we're not doing the
Giants
Danny
suck
Dimes
ass.
slander.
He is a piece of shit quarterback. Fuck the stats. Let's get real. He fucking sucks. He's been carried by his team, and that's all. The only reason
He
that
was
we know it
27
now is his team has gone to shit, and now it shows.
I see the smile, Austin.
He was 27-34, 203 yards, 2 interceptions.
Fucking yeah. Because
One
his
of
team has
those
gone to
was a ni-
shit.
One of those is a 97-yard pick six. Hey, he ran for 60. He ran for 66 yards.
Did he fall flat on his
That's-
face too?
That's
don't
Weichel
know.
Vic right there.
He was
So shut the hell
he
up.
was
Shut the hell up.
he was the highest rusher on the entire team.
Cliff, make your pick.
No. You wanna know why? Because the double champ does whatever he wants.
Cause if I say Shinsuke, you're gonna say Shinsuke, so you can have a safe pick. I say
Well,
Seth,
be the
you're
champion
gonna
and you
say
can do
Seth.
stuff like this.
I say Seth, you're gonna say Seth, so you can have a safe pick.
So make me be bold then.
Here, how about we do this? How about we do this? Guess the wrestler I'm thinking of in my head right now. Closest one has to go first.
What's the closest one to how will you get close?
I will decide. I will decide. I will give you an example why.
This is incredibly biased, and I'm the
No,
champ.
it's not. No, it's not.
So Eli, say your pick.
No. I want to do this. I'm gonna pick Kurt Angle.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick Baron Corbin.
We are way too. It's me, isn't it?
Well, it was Brock Lesnar.
Fuck. me.
So neither of them could be like further from Brock Lesnar.
Nope.
Um,
Baron Corbin played in the NFL, and so did Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar also wrestled
Brock
in
Lesnar
college.
was Money in the Bank
so
champion.
did Kurt Angle.
Baron Corbin was Money in the Bank. Fuck you.
He's kind of got you there.
You only got me
Okay.
on amateur wrestling.
So may I counterpoint? Brock Lesnar and Kurt Angle actually wrestled in one of the most infamous WrestleMania finishes of all time.
Brock
With the
Lesnar, Baron
botch.
Hey,
Corbin.
that's true. That's true. Go
Baron
Eli.
Corbin
Go
and
Eli.
Brock Lesnar fought,
Eli.
I think.
Go Eli.
Hang on.
Double champ, man.
Hang on.
I was waiting to hear what both sides had to say.
Hang on.
Everyone's seen the picture of the shooting star press.
Yeah, where he fucking damn near killed himself.
If it was anybody else, they would have.
Never mind.
Hey,
Fuck.
Brock Lesnar and Baron Corbin did fight.
Yes, however, you had to look it up.
For the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
See? It was for a title.
Yes,
I
however, Eli, you don't remember anything about that match.
I know Brock Lesnar beat the shit out of Baron Corbin.
Nah, never mind, I lied. I think all these are clickbait.
Oh boy.
Eli, you're going.
Fuck.
Wait, no. I said the one that was closer had to go first.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Kurt Angle was closer.
Yeah, so you have to go first.
No, you literally just said whoever was closer goes first. Kurt Angle's closer.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Kurt Angle. Never mind.
No,
Yeah,
I
you
said
gotta
Baron
go.
Corbin.
Yeah, I got it flipped around my head. Never mind.
Can we flip a coin?
No. Buddy, you've been stalling long enough. I was a man. I got my shit out of the way. I knew who I wanted.
I know who I want, but he's gonna hide behind a freaking championship advantage here.
That's literally why I'm the champion.
You're a dick.
It comes with the territory. I learned from the best. It's in my blood.
I'm not making a comment on that one. Give me Seth.
After all of that, just to pick Seth?
So are you gonna try tying with me, or are you gonna try tying with Austen?
After all of that, just to pick Seth?
Are you gonna try tying with me, or are you gonna try tying with Austen?
You know what's really
Because
funny?
Austen,
I've had my
Austen
picks
could beat
typed
you.
out, and I haven't changed a damn one. Give me Seth Rollins.
I hope LWO wins.
They probably will now.
I hope Shinsuke and LWO win, bro. Clean sweep? That'd be pretty nice. I don't know. I fully believe that, like, this is... If Shinsuke doesn't get a title now in the WWE, he's never going to get a title.
I don't think he will.
Like, I fully believe that.
I hate the
I
fact
really
that I
don't
have the
think he
same
will.
predictions as Cliff.
Yep.
I hate that. I hate that with a passion. I don't like the path I'm going down right now.
You know what?
If it's any consolation, I don't think LWO is winning. I picked that solely because you two picked Lashley and
No,
Street
it
Profits.
doesn't make it better.
I'll make you a deal, Eli. If you give me the ace in the bank, I'll let you change one of your picks.
Terrible deal. God,
That's my terms.
If you trade me Josh Allen, I'll give you Kareem Hunt. No.
Okay, then stop bitching.
The fuck?
Literally the man who can change
I
your
don't know why I'm putting these
problem.
back on. We're about to do guess the
And
rest.
I named my price. It's too steep for you. So we have made our
Oh, shit.
picks. They go as this. We all picked Judgment Day. We all picked Io Sky. We all picked LA Knight. Me and Eli picked Seth Rollins. Austin picked Shinsuke. Austin picked
Go
LWO.
back. It's LA Knight, yeah, and
Yeah.
John Cena. Bitch.
I can't see him, so I'm not gonna, how am I supposed to know he's there? And me and Eli picked Lashley, and Austin picked the LWO. You know what's wild? We could end this in a 3-way tie.
And
Hey,
who retains?
if Carlito returns, do I get another point?
No,
No.
because I'm the one that said it first.
Hey, we could put that into effect because they could still lose that match, and then you could still gain a point from that.
No.
I would just get 2 points.
Nah. There's not really enough matches to do any kind of bonus points for anything like that. So, however, if I am champ for the next event, I will find a way for us to have bonus points in play.
Shit, I might throw then.
What's the upcoming Stardom event?
Bro's already
Good
plotting.
question. But yeah, no, if I'm still champion for the next event, the next event I'll add like a bunch of bonus points and shit to where, you each get like a called shot, basically. So, we'll have to wait and see. So, Eli, are you ready with your match of the week?
I could pick the match that got me back Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. I could pick a lot of different matches. I am going to pick, and I've already sang the praises of it. I'm going to pick it. No.
I was ready to celebrate.
There's a couple of good matches that happened this week.
Well, that's true.
Well, this past week. One really good match that happened tonight between Tommaso and Gunther, which was a really good match. I was watching clips of it. Damn. I think I'm gonna have to go with us finally getting a dream match that we all have wanted, or majority of the wrestling community has wanted for years, and it did not disappoint in the slightest. And I'm hoping we get around 2 of it. I'm gonna have to say match of the week goes to the Technician Classic that was Zack Sabre Jr. versus Bryan Danielson at Wrestle Dream.
That's a pretty good match of the week. All right, there, Austen. Go ahead and give us some wrestlers to guess.
How many y'all want? I got 4.
Let's
You
do
wanna
one
do all
apiece,
4?
and then we'll reconvene after that. Well, let's do one apiece, and then we'll reconvene. Maybe we'll do the 2
All
together.
right, champ. This is going to be who Eli's guessing, 1 through 4.
Oh, 3.
3. That's actually kind of easy. You kind of give him a.
Well, there you
easy
go.
one. All right, Eli.
There you go.
This man was ranked number 9 of the top 500 singles wrestlers in 2013. Obviously, PWI top 500 wrestler. Rolling Stone crowned him the wrestler of the year and had the worst storyline of the year. WrestleCrap gave him the Gooker Award in 2015. I hate saying that every single time, but Wrestling Observer Newsletter gave him the Most Improved in 2011 and the Most Underrated in 2011. FCW Tag Team Champ twice. NXT Champ 1 time. World Heavyweight Champ twice. WWE US Champ twice. Intercontinental Champ 6 times. SmackDown Tag Team Champ 1 time. Raw Tag Team Champ 2 times. World Tag Team Champ 1 time. Money in the Bank winner. He was a Triple Crown champion, and he has 2 Slammy Awards.
I was good until you started listing the major championships, and then that kind of just got me.
Not the Gooker Award, bro.
Yeah. I just drank Dr. Pepper, and that just shut out. So he's a 6-time WWE champion or WWE world champion?
He's a 6-time Intercontinental champion.
6-time Intercontinental champion. Now that limits that down. He's a 1-time WWE champion. God. No, he won it twice. 6-time Intercontinental champion. FCW tag, 1-time money.
You want me to read through them again? You want me to read through WWE ones again?
Yeah.
NXT champ 1 time, World Heavyweight champ 2 times, US champ 2 times, IC champ 6 times, SmackDown tag team champ 1 time, Raw tag team champ 2 times, World tag team champ 1 time, Money in the Bank, Triple Crown, 2 Slammy Awards.
It's not Drew McIntyre?
It is not Drew
That's what I thought.
McIntyre.
A hint.
Would you like a hint?
A hint.
This man in high school, his wrestling team won the national championship on 2 occasions. He was a collegiate wrestler at Kent State University. A little bit of action, baby.
Not the Mac.
Eventually setting what was then the record for most career wins in the team's history. His record was passed in 2006, and as of 2010, he stands second in all-time career victories at Kent State. He had 121 career wins between 2000 and 2003. He majored in political science and pre-law. He had a pre-law minor, which I would have never guessed either of those. He was an OVW, He wasn't a WWE lifer. He was in WWE his entire career. Reminder: you only have one more guess.
So he's
He was
retired or gone?
He was born in Cleveland.
Oh. No.
That was a big one right there.
He was trained by FCW, Lance Storm, OVW, Steve Kern, and Tom Pritchard.
I'm going to say one name, and if it's not, I'm very confused. It's Dolph Ziggler.
It is Dolph Ziggler.
I was going to say, the thing that was, Miz kept coming to my mind, but I knew it wasn't Miz. There's 3 guys that have held the Intercontinental Championship multiple times, and that's Drew McIntyre, Dolph Ziggler, and The Miz. God.
He has quite the extensive filmography.
Does he?
He does. He was in Deal or No Deal, Lopez Tonight, Silent Library, Total Divas, At Midnight with Chris Hardwick, Adam Ruins Everything, Wet and Wild, Jeff Ross Presents... I should have read you off his television stuff because he was in The Miz and Mrs.
Oh, that would have fucked him up so bad.
That would have fucked you over. He was also in the challenge as well.
He touched Maurice's breast in one of the episodes. And then
I'm glad you remember that.
Maurice sent him explicit photos, if I remember correctly, in another one.
I'm really glad you remember that.
You said it would have tripped me up. And then Total Divas, or Total Bellas, he kissed Nikki while she was going out with John.
All right, whatever. 1 through 3, pick who Cliff is guessing.
2.
2? All right, I'm going to start off with his pro wrestling stuff. All right?
With his what?
His pro wrestling stuff.
Oh, no.
All right. The Battle Championship Wrestling Tag Team Champ one time. He was an NWA, TNA / Impact Wrestling, NWA World Heavyweight Champ one time. Won the Gauntlet for the Gold, and he's also a member of the Impact Hall of Fame. He was PWI's Most Improved Wrestler of the Year, and I'm not going to give you the year, that's a hint. He was ranked number 8 of the top 500 singles in 1998. Ranked 226 of the top 500 singles wrestlers of the PWI years in 03. South Atlantic Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champ one time. He also won the heavyweight title tournament in 91. He was the WWF Intercontinental Champ one time, WWF, not WWF Tag Team Champ one time. He was also a King of the Ring, and he was also a WWF. Oh, he won the WWF Intercontinental Championship tournament. If you want his other stuff, that's going to be a hint because it is a massive hint.
Yeah, I'm going to need a hint.
Yeah, so his MMA stuff, he's a part of the George Tragos and Lou Thez Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame. I don't know why that's a part of the mixed martial arts, but it is. He got the George Tragos Award in 2020, UFC Hall of Fame, UFC Super Fight Championship one time, the UFC 3 tournament finalist, UFC 1 tournament semifinalist, Ultimate 1996 finalist. He had the longest fight in UFC history at 36 minutes. He also has the UFC Viewer's Choice Award. He was the Pancrase hybrid wrestling over there in Japan. King of Pancrase tournament winner in 94. He also was just a King of Pancrases at another time, I'm pretty sure. He was also in Pride Grand Prix 2000's finals super fight winner. World Mixed Martial Arts Association heavyweight champ one time. Black Belt Magazine Full Contact Fighter of the Year in 2000. The Wrestling Observer newsletter. I don't know why this is also in MMA.
I think I got it.
Feud of the Year twice.
Is it Shamrock?
Which one?
So it is a Shamrock. Okay, Ken.
It is Ken Shamrock.
Ken Shamrock was taken into the Hall of Fame by The Rock.
Do you guys want to do one more each, or you want to move on? I got two more.
What'd you
These
say,
haven't
champ?
been hard.
Let's do them together. Let's have a little team bonding experience. Let's do them together.
Both of them?
Yeah.
All right. This man's pro wrestling championships and accomplishments go like this. 5-star wrestling tap or snap champ one time. The Beyond Wrestling Tournament for Today men winner. He was a one-time Evolve champ. He also won Style Battle. Hope Wrestling 24/7 Hardcore champ. IWA Mid-South Revolution Strong Style Tournament winner. Keystone Pro Wrestling Tag Team champ one time. Monster Factory Pro Wrestling heavyweight champ one time. PWI ranked him number 46 of the top 500 singles wrestlers in 2018. Progress Atlas champ 2 times. Pro Wrestling Chaos King of Chaos champ 1 time. Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Tag Team champ 1 time. Scenic City Invitational Tournament winner in 2017. Sports Illustrated ranked him number 5 of the top 10 men's wrestlers of 2018 and number 8 in 2017. He won Style Battle 8 and 9, I guess. I don't know what the fuck that is, but it's been on here 3 times.
Tournament.
I figured that much. Thanks for clarifying that up. West Side Extreme Wrestling Ambition 8 winner, I guess.
German wrestling organization.
WWN Live champ 1 time. Wrestling Observer Newsletter gave him the most improved and Rookie of the Year. WWE US champ 1 time. Raw Tag Team champ 2 times. NXT Tag Team champ. And I'm not giving you that one because that is too big of a hint.
NXT champ.
US.
NXT Tag Team champ.
US as well. And a Raw Tag Team champion.
US Raw
Twice.
Tag. But just NXT Tag. He didn't win anything else in NXT.
It's Matt Riddle.
Is it?
It's my guess. You could take it or leave it. I'm guessing Matt Riddle.
I mean, we'll roll with it. We'll roll with it. Shit. Go ahead. We'll roll with it.
It is Matt Riddle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I don't know who else it could have been. I
Cliff
was sitting there thinking about it for a second.
I was hoping Cliff would talk you out of it.
No.
Nope. Ain't no freaking way you're talking me out of those tournaments and freaking Progress.
Well, it was the tap
All
or
right.
snap. That I was like, okay, hold on a minute.
I figured the IWA stuff would throw you guys off.
It did.
Nah.
All right, I'm reading because I didn't even read off any of his MMA stuff. I am going to read off everything this dude has done. International Federation of Associated Wrestling Styles NYAC Christmas Tournament Senior Freestyle Silver Medalist. International Military Sports Council CISM Armed Forces Championships Senior Freestyle Gold Medalist in 03, and he got the silver medal in 02. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out the distinction here. So he got the silver medal in the Armed Forces Championship Senior Freestyle and the Military World Championship Senior Freestyle. USA Wrestling, he got 3rd in the U.S. World Team Trials in Freestyle in 03. National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics, so NAIA All-American, all 4 years in college. And he was also the NAIA National Champ 3 of those years. Kansas Wrestling Coaches Association Collegiate Wrestler of the Year. National High School Coaches Association Senior All-American. Kansas State High School Activities Association, so the KSHSAA 6A All-State.
God damn.
He was also the 6A High School State Champ. He was also the 6A High School State Runner-Up. Mixed Martial Arts, he was a Shark Fights Heavyweight Champ 1 time and Extreme Fight Night Champ 1 time. Professional wrestling, the Alabama Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champ one time, Italian Wrestling Superstar Heavyweight Champ one time. Pro Wrestling Illustrated named him the Most Improved Wrestler of the Year, Rookie of the Year, and number 3 of the top 500 singles in 2021.
In 2021.
TNA and Impact. He was a TNA World Heavyweight Champ 4 times. TNA King of the Mountain. He had an X Division title reign. TNA Championship Series. He also TNA Joker's Wild. WWE Champ twice. ECW Champ twice. WWE Intercontinental Champ 2 times. WWE United States Champ 3 times. Slammy Award 1 time. And there's something else I left off there because it is too big of a hint.
Can I ask to clarify, not asking for a hint? It is WWE ECW, right?
Maybe.
So yeah.
It is. It's I think we have the same guy in mind.
Yeah.
This man is 15-2 in MMA.
Champ just doesn't want to say Bobby Lashley.
He was in The Way of War, Beatdown, Blood Out, Walk-Ins Welcome, Green Ghost, and The Masters of Stone, Deal or No Deal,
I wanted to
Rush
hear.
Hour.
I wanted
It's
to hear
Bobby
the rest of
Lashley.
what Austen had to say about Blaster Lashley.
No, it's Bobby Lashley.
It is Lashley.
He
Right.
won the
They
X
weren't
Division
hard.
Championship with the World title.
They once today weren't hard. They all just had something in common.
They're all amateur wrestlers.
All mine have something in common too. So,
All amateur wrestlers.
Eli, I've been a little mean to you. So, do you want 1 or 2?
Yeah, you think? One.
That's the one I would have given you anyway. So, I'm happy with that. Good job. Alrighty. This man.
Hails from Green Bay,
Hails
Wisconsin.
from Green Bay,
Well, this man hails from Bessemer, Alabama.
Damn it.
Bessemer, Alabama.
His college and NFL draft will be a hint. And his career length will be a hint. However,
Oh, fuck
in the
off.
NFL, listen, you don't understand how easy the one you picked is. He played for one team in his NFL career. He won the Heisman in college. He was in the Pro Bowl. He won the Walter Camp Award, SEC Player of the Year, SN Player of the Year, UPI Player of the Year, unanimous All-American, consensus All-American, 3-time first team All-SEC, and his number was retired by his college. He has,
I already have quite the guess on who this is.
He has just under 3,000 rushing yards in the NFL. He averaged 5.4 yards per carry. He only has 2 receiving touchdowns. He is in the College Football Hall of Fame. This man also is a outfielder / designated hitter. Batting average of 250, 141 home runs, and 415 RBIs. And he made the All-Star game 1 time in his career and played for 3 MLB teams.
You don't know who this is.
This is Bo Jackson.
You don't know Bo.
You don't know Bo.
Went
Bo
to
knows.
Auburn, played in the NFL
University.
for 3 years, first pick
I'm
of
not
the
gonna lie.
1986 draft.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were pulling fucking either one of the Mannings.
No. Austen, you ready?
Bo-
Yours is
Bo
a little harder.
only averaged 5 yards a carry.
He only played in the NFL 3 years.
Oh, I thought you were reading his college stats. Okay.
No, that was the NFL. Wow.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. This man hails from Fort Myers, Florida.
Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Dennis Rodman is not in the Dream Team.
Fuck
Dennis Rodman hails not from the Dream Team.
This man won NFL Defensive Player of the Year, was a 6-time first team All-Pro, 2-time second team All-Pro, 8-time Pro Bowler, He is the NFL kickoff return yards leader, 2-time NFL
What?
All Decades team. He was on the 100th anniversary All Time team. He was the PFWA All Rookie team. He won the Jim Thorpe Award. He's in one of the Rings of Honor. He was a 2-time unanimous All-American, and his jersey is retired by his college. As well as he averaged 263 from the plate, 39 home runs, 158 ribbies, and 186 stolen bases, and played for 5 teams in the MLB.
What?
I think I know
And there's
who
a bunch
this
of other
is.
stuff, but it's a hint. That'll be like a mega hint, like your
I'm
second
pretty
hint
sure I
all the
know
way
who
done.
this is, and you're a dick if it is.
How am I a dick? This is not mean.
If this is who I think it is, you're a dick. And I can explain why.
Give me a quick rundown again. You threw me off when you started reading off the MLB stuff.
All right. NFL Defensive Player of the Year, 6-time first team All-Pro, 2-time second team All-Pro. NFL kickoff return yards leader, 2-time NFL 90s decades all-time team, NFL 100th anniversary all-time team, PFWA all-rookie team. In like the Ring of Honor, he's there for one of his teams. He won the Jim Thorpe Award, 2-time unanimous All-American in college, and his number is retired by where he went to college, as well as being in the College Football Hall of Fame. And then the MLB, batted 263, 39 home runs, 168 ribbies, 186 stolen bases, and if I believe...
All right. I'm going to guess someone. It's probably going to be wrong. Because I know this because I just watched a video not too long ago about like stats leaders in the NFL. Is it Brian Mitchell?
It is not Brian Mitchell.
Well, then you're wrong. You're saying something wrong. Because Brian Mitchell is the kickoff return yards leader of all time.
It has a year. It's like tucked onto the next line. So you get your thing back.
I'll probably say.
You'll get your guess
I'll probably
back.
say. So then give me a hint.
Okay, your first hint. This man in the NFL played for...
Why do I feel like this is someone from like the fucking 40s or some shit?
6 teams. He played for 6 teams in the NFL. And in the MLB, he played for 4. Played for 4.
4 and 5 years?
Well, in total. His MLB career lasted from 89 to 2001.
Oh my god.
And his NFL career lasted from 85 to 2005.
What?
Which
I want to say Frank Thomas, but I don't think that's right.
did Frank Thomas play baseball?
I think the question is did Frank Thomas play football?
He also has won 2 Super Bowls. And he is also one of the few players. He's also, I believe, the only player to win a Super Bowl and make an appearance in the World Series.
Oh man, I don't know. You said 85 to 89, 89 to 2000. Or 2001.
Baseball, let me go over this again. Baseball was 89 to 01. Football was 85 to 2005.
I could give him the biggest hint ever if he asked for another one.
I'm aware. Eli, shut up. That's if he needs another hint.
I got a few comments to say about this one.
Are you shitting me?
There's no draft.
Is it Dion? Is it
You
fucking
are doing.
Dion?
We're doing prime time, baby.
Shut the hell up. This bitch is fucking... No, shut the hell up. You're a fucking dick.
We're doing prime time.
Prime time can't prime time against actual teams.
I forgot Dion even played fucking baseball.
Dion played in the World Series.
For the Braves? Right. Was it both Atlanta teams?
I thought it was with the Reds, but I think it was Atlanta. You're right. It was with Atlanta. All right. Oof. I'm not going to lie.
Prime time.
You guys are going to have to be super versed in shit to get this one, because this one's rough.
I like to say,
I
think this is the first time I've gotten Guess the Athlete right. Period.
Well, yeah, because it was easy.
It only took a softball.
It took a softball.
This
I knew
man
Dion too.
hails from
Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Prague, Indian Territory, which is modern Oklahoma.
What?
What?
What? Oh god,
you guys
it's gonna be
fucking Abraham Lincoln or some shit.
It's gonna be one of the original Washington players.
In his career, he played for 9 teams. Teams such as the Canton Bulldogs, the Cleveland Indians, the Oorang Indians, the Rock Island Independents, the New York Giants, the Rock Island Independents, the Tampa Cardinals, the Canton Bulldogs, and the Chicago Cardinals. And at that time, he was also the assistant head coach at the Indiana University, along with coaching several of the teams he was on. This man was not drafted, as the draft did not exist. He was first-team All-Pro in 1923. He was on the 1920s All-Decades team. He was on the 50th Anniversary All-Time team. And he was 2-time consensus All-American, as well as playing baseball. Batted .252, 7 home runs, 82 RBI, and 176 hits. He played for 4 teams in his MLB career. He's in the Pro Football Hall of Fame and the College Football Hall of Fame. This man also has 2 Olympic gold medals, both won in Stockholm. And for any of the other information about those, I'll have to give you a hint. This man has a 14-25-2 head coaching record in the NFL.
I hate you.
He went to college in Carlisle.
Yeah. I know how old those NFL teams are.
What's crazy is I think I know who this is.
I like how the New York Giants are still the New York Giants, though. Everything else.
You want hints?
No.
I can give hints. I've got some spicy hints here.
No, I think I know who this is.
Who is it?
Guess.
He has an award named after him. You said his name earlier.
Did I?
And that's the only reason you're doing him is because you saw his name on an award and you said, "Oh shit, he's got to be old."
No, that's not why.
Yes, it is.
No,
it's Jim Thorpe.
That is correct, but I'm doing multi-sport athletes this week because, as I am the double champ, I wanted to highlight some athletes who are double champ in their worlds.
Well, I did the same exact thing with pro wrestling this week.
Yeah. This man actually had his Olympic medal stripped away because he was paid to play football for 2 years. And then in the 80s, they gave him his medals back, long after he was dead. Let's see here. What was some of the other good stuff? Oh, he played for the Cincinnati Reds back when they were the Cincinnati Redlegs, the New York Giants, and the Boston Braves before they were Atlanta. The Boston Braves.
I want this debate ended now. I heard this debate start, and I've had this debate with other people before. Did the Cincinnati Reds ever fully get rid of the Red Leg name?
Well, there were the Red Stockings and the Red Legs, and I don't know if they are now.
Just the Reds.
Just the Reds.
Because I've heard so many different things. Freaking Giants are still the Giants. still sucking ass.
And so, yeah, here's the exact blurb for Jim Thorpe. He lost his Olympic titles after it was found out he had been paid for playing 2 seasons of semi-professional baseball before competing in the Olympics. Semi-pro baseball is what got his gold medal stripped from him.
Yeah, it says the Cincinnati Reds, also known as the Red Legs or Big Red Machine. So I think they made the official flip.
So,
hey,
yeah.
if you guys are interested, the Foo Fighters are playing at Great American Ballpark.
It's the most action Great American Ballpark I'll see in October for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry, we're going to make the wild card.
I made the wild card.
So, yeah. Honestly, good job. Jim Thorpe, I expected to have to give off some better hints, not gonna lie.
No, the only reason I fucking did that is because you said his name earlier, and I thought you, like I explained, I thought you just clicked on his name and you said, oh, this will be great.
No, 2 sport athletes. He was technically the 3 sport, so.
I'm sure Chad will be proud of that one.
Us doing it or you getting it?
Me getting it.
Yeah.
Take us to the
Well,
end.
I
To
agree.
the end. Wrap it up. To the end of what?
To the end of the year, that way we get to the bidding war of 2024.
You know, you have the power to mute him at any point, and while it may
I don't.
mess
I do.
up, he does. He very
I
much
do.
has the power to
You
mute
know,
you,
I do.
and it could just be me and Austen spontaneously, and it'd be perfectly. It'd just continue on.
I'm going to have to do that for the outro if he starts messing it up.
Stan Hansen lariat his ass out of here.
Well, I guess that's all the time we have here today. And just remember, if you're in the bidding war happening in 2024, we have you covered because we are your ace in the hole. And we'll catch you on
butchered
down
it.
the road. Yeah.
Yeah.